Well, it's a big mystery that we've been trying to figure out all morning long. Our go-to travel guy is here, and these are the clues that we were given, okay? It has more than 300 miles of coastline and nearly the same number of beaches. It has the largest rum distillery, and it's a territory of the United States of America.
Now, joining us live to reveal his location is Travelzoo Senior Editor Gabe Saglie, or as we like to call him, Globetrotting.
I knew you were at the Jersey Shore. I thought so.
I can tell. It's a territory of the U.S. after all, isn't it? There's a reason I'm holding a pina colada at 8:50 in the morning, because it was invented right at this very spot. Any guesses?
Wait, are you in Puerto Rico?
Bahamas.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Exactly right. In fact, I'm at the Caribe Hilton Hotel, celebrating 75 years this year. And in 1954, a gentleman behind the bar invented something called the pina colada. A little bit of rum, light rum. I like to throw a dollop of dark rum in there as well. Some cream of coconut, a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of pineapple juice.
Delicious.
It's the most refreshing way to start the day.
Rub it in.
Yeah, so the Pina Colada is celebrating 70 years, of course, this year. This is the Caribe Hilton. Of those of you who have been to San Juan, maybe have stayed here. It shut down after Hurricane Maria several years ago and then reopened after a 2-year revamp in 2019. So a fresh splash of this hotel, just a great home base when you come to beautiful San Juan and beautiful Puerto Rico, which is, of course, a U.S. territory. So you don't need a passport to come out here.
Yeah.
Okay, 52% of Americans don't own a passport. So if you want the Caribbean escape, Puerto Rico is a place for you.
And you're in the capital, right?
The capital is San Juan. You're looking at a video of old San Juan, which I spent the afternoon there yesterday. About 2 miles, about a 2-mile walk from where I am right now. It was established in 1521. So as a U.S. territory, that makes San Juan the oldest city in the United States. 500 years of history. Just some great museums there, some great galleries, some great restaurants as well. It's designed in grids, so even though it's warm out there, you're going to get a little bit of a sea breeze. You're going to get some shade, and it's just a great outpost out there. Of course, San Juan also a very buzzy metropolis, and one of 8 regions across Puerto Rico. So if you're out here and you're a nature lover in particular, definitely a beautiful place to be.
I mean, when you say restaurants, of course, I'm all about the food.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the way to anybody's heart. And really, that's a way here in Puerto Rico where the way that folks express their love. Every region has its own sort of traditional dish or set of foods that they love to share with you. This is video I got yesterday in an area called Piñones, near the coastal town of Carolina, only about a 20-25-minute drive from where I am right now. But you're on this rugged, rustic coastline, and then behind you are all these wonderful kiosks where food is being made on the spot. I met a gentleman named Antonio. There's a great little spot. My favorite spot there is called the Hola Frappe. And Antonio made for me a couple of pinchos, some chicken, some pork pinchos. I asked him for his secret recipe because it tasted so good. He said he couldn't give it to me. He says, you're either born with it or you're not. But a great meal that afternoon. Then I got caught in about a 20-25-minute thunderstorm, which drove me into a little place called Terrazas. No problem, because then I got to try a couple of these beautiful little fried pieces of heaven, is what I call them, filled with all these great delicacies. I went for the cheese, stuff, and it was just absolutely delicious. But there's another region in the central part of the country called La Ruta del, the Pork Highway, La Ruta del Lechon, which is just a pork heaven. I mean, every single way that you can make a pork dish, traditional recipes, homegrown recipes there. So these wonderful gastronomic routes across the beautiful island of Puerto Rico.
Rub it in, Gabe. Thank you so much.
Gabe.
Yeah.
Hopefully somebody can lather you up with sunscreen. And that's been your big issue when you go on these trips.
All right, Gabe. Thank you.
It's already 80 degrees. The water temperature 70, and round trip flights out of New York City in June starting at 1:39 round trip.
Wow, not bad.
I'll see you here.
All right, Gabe. Thank you. Can't wait to see where he's headed next.
This is a nice game. You can find out more from Gabe and where he is at Travelzoo.com, discoverpuertorico.com as well. Thank you, Gabe.